just they're made, stiff, and the more you use them, the looser they get until they fit exactly what you need to put in there. Hey, this is Matt from Hometown Inspiration. Just wanted to show you some wallets tonight. Um, yeah, just wanted to show you a few styles of wallets. We have three styles, three styles of wallets. The card holder, the original style that we first developed, and then the larger billfold wallet. People call it a bifold. I call it a billfold because you put your bills in it and it folds, and there you go. But let me start with the original wallet. This is our original size wallet. Basically, it has two pockets and then some other pockets that where you can tuck your money in. We use our intricate illustrations. We laser them into the leather. We laser the illustrations I draw into the leather, and then we cut out all the pieces with the laser machine as well. So all the pockets, all the everything, the outer shell, the inner shell, and then Rachel will sew them together. You'll see the stitch lines. We use industrial sewing machine to do the stitch work. But a lot of people always say they look better in person than they do on video or photo. So hopefully you can see a good example of this. Show you some more designs with that. This is our Florida inshore slam. Has the snook, redfish, and the spotted sea trout. Then we have an offshore one. Has a sailfish, yellowfin tuna, mahi, and a blue marlin. And just repeat it. So let me see what else we got. Here's a blue marlin. And this marlin I actually drew for ECBC, which is the Emerald Coast Blue Marlin Tournament. I did that in the year of 2020. This was the Blue Marlin I drew for that event. Of course, the event almost didn't happen, and you know why. 2020 was a crazy year. All right, and then here's a deer I drew. So it's a bigger deer. Not a Florida deer, but we don't sell just to Floridians. Let's see. So we have a nice lush inner color, chocolate, and then navy. And we also have a red as an inner color. Let me see if I can find one. I'll come up on one when I can. Here's a crowd favorite, spear gun squiddy. See, old spear gun squiddy. Now, if you're lucky, you can find spear gun squiddy still on a real life performance shirt, maybe on their website. But I drew spear gun squiddy quite some time ago. But he's a crowd favorite, and they ran him on T-shirts or performance shirts for a while. But of course, I have the rights to run him on leather. And I, of course, I got to put the Reaper on everything. So here's a wallet with the Reaper. Keep on reaping. Keep on reaping. Never stop reaping. Here's uh, Skillywag, I call him. Um, riding a yellowfin down to the bottom of the depths. And I initially came up with this concept back in my hook days, but I enhanced it and made it a lot better now that I put it on the leather. Put some stars and stripes in the background too to give it a nice American vibe. Blue inner. And then here's another cool illustration. That's mahi bones. Put a cool pattern there too, just to make it real trippy. And so there's a whole look. Chocolate inner. And here's where I start storytelling a little of a lab. A lab going for some mallards. I also have a illustration where the lab has a mallard in its mouth. So you retrieve the mallard. But yep, there's that. And then this is a cool style that I think I should do more of. It's very, to me, hippie trippy, and I love doing hippie trippy back from my mellow mushroom days. But it's a nice blend, and I have to revisit this style again. I like that style a lot. What else do we got? Well, I guess I sold the ones with the red inners at the last show. I'll have to make some more. Yeah, good. By the way, check it out when I wear glasses. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Enough of that. All right, then we got the card holder wallets. And let's see, we got the card holder wallets here. So this is basically what the card holder wallet looks like. 2 pocket front, 1 pocket back. So this one is again the duck hunt story with the ducks, and then there's that mallard retrieved. So yep, see that. Then I have a largemouth bass. See, there's a little worm right up there. You can see the worm. And then a little decoration here. And then there he is getting the bluegill. Busy bass. All right. And then I'll show you. It's another bass. Yeah, I'm just pulling from my show stock right now just to show you guys. Just to show you what I do. What my wife and I do. Yeah. We're a team. All right, here's a redfish one. Let me take it out of the holder. So there's the redfish tail. And then a redfish on the back. So, what else do we got? I have a decent selection to show you tonight, so that's cool. It's great. My desk's piling up with wallets. Here's a twisting tarpon. And then here's yellowfin tuna. I just remembered I'm supposed to do a blackfin tuna for someone today. Today's not over yet, is it? So I got to do a. Somebody requested a blackfin tuna. It's yellowfin, and I have illustrations of blackfin tuna, so I'm happily and easily able to transfer my illustrations to the cardholder wallets. So if you see any designs that on my website, on our website, Hometown Inspiration, that I illustrated, I can easily transfer them to any leather, not just card holders. So I can easily change them around. Let's see. All right, here's blue marlin. Blue marlin. See the boat in the background. Let's see. And then I have a little mahi. Again, I put the little boat in the background with the mahi jumping. So those are what I have to show you for the cardholder wallets. And then let me show you the Billfold wallet. All right, the Billfold wallet. It actually holds more, but somehow I'm glad to say somehow I made it smaller than the original wallet, even though it holds more. So I'm happy to say that because we're all about not bulking out your pockets on your boat, so or when you're outdoors. So we want you to have light, tight wallets. So, but here's our Billfold wallet. It has 4 pockets, and it has the nice cash holder slot where it folds up. So, and then here's those designs. That was the redfish. Here again, there's a yellowfin. I'm getting wallets everywhere. Happy to say. Let's see. Tarpon. Twisting tarpon. You see everything says, if you can see it, made in Tallahassee, USA with our little logo mark. I think this is one of my favorite designs. Some trout. And I really drew this design, this image, just for the wallet. So I laid it out, I drew it for the wallet. So it's cool because I'm starting to use the wallets as my canvas instead of, a canvas or a t-shirt. I'm starting to use wallet. And same with whiskey glasses. I'm doing that. I can't wait to show you the new styles that I'm coming up with because I'm drawing them specifically for that shape. So let's see, what else do we have? This is a crowd favorite. The saltwater checklist. It has about everything. It's more of a playful illustration style that I like. But it even has a triple tail in there. I believe there's a cobia in there. Yeah. Where's Cobia? Right there. Yep. So it has a lot. Yep. It's a crowd favorite. And what else do we have? Oh, here's the duck hunt in the billfold. So, mhm. All the billfolds have English bridal inners. There's no different colors on the billfolds. Yeah, and I think that's about it for the wallets of what I can show you, what I have made. Um, and our wallets are kind of, just keep in mind, they're kind of like baseball glove leather. I wish I had my wallet on me, but mine's like 4 years old, and it's like old and soft like a baseball glove. But they start off, a little stiff, and the pockets are stiff, and just they're made, stiff. And the more you use them, the looser they get until they fit exactly what you need to put in there. Just keep in mind, if you overstuff it, and stretch it, it'll never shrink, but it will always maintain that shape of whatever you're holding in there. Yeah, but thanks for your time, and I'm glad I could show you some of our wallets today, or tonight, whatever it is. All right, thank you, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.